Hi everyone, I'm WABC Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg, and this is Weather or Not, sponsored by TD Bank and Wake Up Weather for ABC7 NY. So quite a storm passing through the area this morning, a multifaceted storm that's bringing us rain and some gusty winds, ultimately some snow and even some minor coastal flooding. Now, as we go through the morning hours on our Thursday, the brunt of the storm is actually moving off to the north and east. Our heaviest rain, if you're listening to this after 7 in the morning, has moved north and east of New York City, moving through Connecticut and Long Island. The highest rain totals ultimately will be found north and west, but a healthy 1 to 2 inch rainfall or more. Some strong gusts with some of the heavy downpours passing through, but also some strong gusts behind the storm. And by the time this storm departs, it's Saturday, and that could be some of our strongest winds, over 35 or 40 miles an hour. In terms of snow, the accumulations will be confined to higher elevations, but wet flakes by Thursday night and Friday could even try to make a move down to the coast. Coastal flooding won't be a huge story, but there is some minor coastal flooding during the time of high tide on Thursday, up to a foot of inundation. Now, we know we've been talking about the drought situation ad nauseum, and unfortunately, we're going to continue to talk about it even though we're getting a healthy amount of rain. This is not a drought-busting rain. This is a dent in the drought for sure, and in the extreme drought, unfortunately, in the area to the south, that's where we get the lower rain totals, but still close to an inch of rainfall. But for the fall, we're 9 inches below average. 5 inches below average for the year. The reservoirs running 20% below capacity on average, some more than that, and you can see the visible changes. We need nearly 3 to 4 months worth of rainfall, 8 to 11 inches, 14 to 17 inches to the south of additional rainfall to break the drought. My teammate meteorologist Jeff Smith dove into some research about this, and you can see that the idea of ending this drought within a month, really no chance of that. Even in the course of a year, this is eye-opening. The chances are pretty small that we can end the drought within a year. From the city on northward, you see percentages anywhere from 28%, maybe up to about 57%, and small chances over parts of southern New Jersey of ending the drought. So we need to start chipping away at this, and we really actually have to hope for an active winter with some good snowstorms. So this storm that is redeveloped along the Jersey Shore, it started to really form over parts of Virginia on Wednesday evening. Thunderstorms being formed with that, gusty winds. We had tornado warnings across western Pennsylvania. Well, this storm will redevelop off the Jersey Shore, and we're accustomed to a storm like that developing along the coast, maybe going southeast of Long Island and exiting. Well, ultimately it will take that track, but that's after it passes the Jersey Shore for the second time, Friday night into Saturday morning, because it'll go over Long Island later Thursday, then curl back inland toward Binghamton, dive west of Scranton, maybe right over Philly, then off the Jersey Shore again Friday night into Saturday, and then offshore. So we deal with this for a while. Now, certainly won't be as strong once it's making that loop inland. We've seen the brunt of it, but we're going to get a lot of impact from this storm over the next few days. Now, in terms of the really high rainfall rates, that's leaving as we go through mid-morning, and it's more light to occasionally moderate rain, but throughout the day, we continue to tack on additional rainfall amounts, beneficial rainfall amounts. We start this futurecast for those early commuters that are able to tune in and listen to Weather or Not pre-dawn, and we're still in very heavy rainfall from the city on north and east. But after 7 o'clock in the morning, it's more Connecticut and Long Island, and we really go into a bit of a lull toward the second part of that morning commute. It's rough, though, for early commuters. Remember, we haven't driven through this in a while. We've got some heavy rains, low visibilities, leaves on the roads making it slippery, leaves clogging up drains causing ponding or flooding. So just be aware it's going to be a rough go in the morning hours, and the later you can leave, probably the better. As we go through the midday and afternoon, we see the rain emerge again. After a bit of a lull mid or late morning, I think lunchtime on to the afternoon, there's more widespread areas of light to moderate rainfall. The exception would be over parts of southern Monmouth, maybe southern Middlesex, Somerset, Hunterdon and Warren County, and then down through southern New Jersey. The rainfall is likely to be much lighter, even non-existent across southernmost New Jersey. At the same time, it's definitely wetter to the north, and we've got colder air wrapping into the storm with rain trying to change over to snow in the Poconos and Catskills. And by the way, this is a whole new temperature regime. No more 60s, even upper 50s. We'll be in the 40s with a chilly wind. It feels raw, so layer up, rain gear, umbrella, the whole story, the stuff we just haven't used in months. So when we go to Thursday evening, we'll start to see more of a break where the northern half of the area is seeing some rain mixed with maybe some ice pellets, some snow in the highest elevations. We see basically nothing going on south of New York City. By the time we get into Friday, it's just a mostly cloudy start. It's chilly. The wind is brisk in the morning. Not as much wind on Friday, probably gusts to 20 or 25 miles an hour. You'll still notice the breeze. And at that point, the storm is curling across the central southern tier of New York. The heaviest snows are in the Poconos, maybe into the Catskills too. And as the day goes on, some of that moisture tries to make a move south and east. And we've got rain and snow showers coming in. Maybe even a few flakes get to the coast, but more likely we have some snows inland. Temperatures are above freezing in most cases, but can get some slippery roads in the higher elevations, and maybe some coatings on colder surfaces can get into parts of northern New Jersey. In terms of rainfall totals, 1 to 2 inches favoring the higher end of the range here, so beneficial rains, and even more than 2 inches of liquid north and west, and this will also be combined with some snowfall, up to an inch across southern Ocean County. In terms of snowfall, we're not going to accumulate New York City and the nearby northwest suburbs, but that doesn't mean later Thursday night and into Friday we can't see a few snowflakes. We can start to get some coatings as we go into the higher elevations of, let's say, northwest Passaic County and West Milford, northern Morris County, Sussex County, interior or at least northern or central Orange County. Now we can get up to a 1 to 3 inch total near Port Jervis, a 3 to 6 inch total parts of Pike and southern Sullivan and western Ulster County. And then once we get over 2,500 or 3,000 feet, you might get a 6 to 12 inch snowfall in the highest elevations of the Poconos and Catskills. Looking at the overall pattern after that, basically, you have slow-moving storms on both coasts that have cut off. So atmospheric river going into the northwest. We've got a cut-off low over the northeast, and it hangs out till Saturday. So we're blustery into Saturday, although I don't think there's much precipitation. We still have some impacts from the storm that's starting to move away. It's still a little breezy on Sunday, but basically we're starting to moderate on Sunday and Monday. We're definitely getting more sunshine back. There's even some breaks of sunshine on Saturday, too. But Sunday and Monday, more pleasant. This is good because we're getting, of course, into the big travel time leading up to Thanksgiving. There's definitely another disturbance that wants to roll through Monday night into Tuesday morning. Maybe that could be a brief shower. This doesn't look like a particularly strong system. As that moves away, you've got the big travel day. This is what's called a ridge axis right here, and it's approaching and just to our west on Thursday. That's an indication of pretty fair weather. It might be a little on the chilly side into Thanksgiving, but overall, we're looking quiet for Wednesday and Thursday. There is a storm brewing over the middle of the country. This one looks a little stronger, so we might have a dicey situation after Thursday. If Friday is your plans to go home or friends or loved ones are leaving from Thanksgiving, we got to be careful because we might have a developing storm along the coast there on Friday. Something to watch. No details yet, just too early. We look at the precipitation trend, not all that bad, near to maybe slightly above normal as we flip the calendar into December. In terms of temperatures, looks like we're trending cooler. The rain chances, of course, high on Thursday, still have some showers around, rain and snow showers on Friday, minimal over the weekend. Your Monday night into Tuesday, minimal threat. I think we're fine on Wednesday and Thanksgiving, and then we have to talk about that storm that would be next Friday. Overall temperature trend, this is a totally different look. So this storm is definitely a pattern changer where we flip to more near to below normal temperatures late in the month and into early December. And you can see that even on our 10-day trend. You've got the chill behind the upcoming storm, a little moderation. It's nice and mild. Our pick of the 7-day would be Tuesday, but then we're back in the 40s, and look at the long-range outlook for Thanksgiving. Only about 41 degrees and continued chilly into late next week. Your AccuWeather forecast. At 7 in the morning, the heaviest rain is probably just to the north of New York City. It's heavy over Connecticut, lower Hudson Valley, parts of Long Island. There will be ponding on area roads, slick roads too. Again, low visibility north and east, improving south and west. So just be aware of that. 51 degrees. That's probably as high as we'll get. We'll start dipping through the 40s. And then after probably a break, or maybe it's just a shower or a little drizzle by 9 a.m., we'll probably see more light to moderate rain around. So rain can still come down steady into the afternoon hours as we tack on additional rainfall amounts. So heavy rain exits early, light to moderate rain continues. It will go dry over southernmost New Jersey. We will mix in snow in the highest elevations north and west. Then tomorrow night, it's 38 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies. This is for your Thursday night. Rain and snow showers. Rain and snow showers. The snow showers, of course, north and west, and accumulating snow will be in the mountains. Here's your 7-day AccuWeather forecast. So the AccuWeather alert on Thursday, especially for the morning hours. But again, the day as a whole is pretty nasty. It's chilly, raw, and it's damp. On Friday, we're looking at brisk and chilly conditions. It won't be raining all day, but there will be rain showers mixing with some wet snowflakes, especially north and west, and temperatures only in the low 40s. Even wind chills probably in the upper 30s. Blustery and chilly on Saturday, 49. A little bit more sunshine mixing in. Even more sun on Sunday, but still brisk at 51. Monday's looking okay. Remember, that system is approaching, so more clouds than sun. A chance for a shower at night into morning hours on Tuesday. Otherwise, clouds break for sun. That should be the nicest afternoon at 48. But then the chill comes in. It's brisk on Wednesday. A little windy there, so that would be the only opportunity for delays would be wind delays on Wednesday. Will be 49 degrees, and again, looking dry into Thanksgiving. As we get closer, I'll have more details on the Thanksgiving forecast and the potential for the storm to follow the next day on Friday. That is your latest AccuWeather forecast. Please be super safe, I should say, with your travel through the day on Thursday. We'll continue to update you throughout the storm. Thanks for listening to Whether or Not, as always. We'll see you next time, rain or shine.